Divorced, beheaded, died. Divorced, beheaded, survived. Kings in the Tudor times rarely married for love. A lot of the time they married to link up families to other rich and powerful families. In England and other important countries, Henry's main aim in marriage was to make sure that the Tudors would keep on ruling England after his death. He believed that only a boy could rule his kingdom. So let's go on a journey. Henry VIII, who do you think you are? Married to? Henry's first wife was Catherine of Aragon. She was promised to Henry by her father in 1509. Catherine had a strict Catholic upbringing in Spain. She was previously married to Henry's brother, Prince Arthur. Henry and Catherine had a daughter who they called Mary, and she became Queen Mary I. Catherine had 6 children, but only Mary survived. Henry wanted to divorce Catherine in 1527 because she failed to produce a son who would be an heir to the throne. Henry's second wife was Anne Boleyn. Anne Boleyn was born in Blickling Hall, Norfolk, in 1502. She was a young and beautiful lady in waiting to Queen Catherine, who was Henry's previous wife, Catherine of Aragon. Anne Boleyn grew up at the family home. Henry and Anne had a daughter who they called Elizabeth, who would later go on to be the future Queen Elizabeth I. Anne Boleyn lost her second child, to which Henry accused her of witchcraft. He had her beheaded on May 19th, 1536, at the Tower of London for adultery and incest. Henry's third wife was Jane Seymour. Jane was born in Wiltshire, England in 1508. She married Henry on May 30th, 1536, just 11 days after the execution of Anne Boleyn. Henry and Jane had a baby boy on the 12th of October, 1537, who they named Edward. Unfortunately, Jane died of blood poisoning a few days later after giving birth to Edward. Henry was devastated and buried her at Windsor Castle. Henry was buried next to her when he eventually died. Anne of Cleves was Henry's fourth wife. She was born in Germany on the 22nd September 1515 near to the border of Holland. Henry married Anne in 1540 to form a tie between England and the Protestant areas of Germany. 6 months later, Henry decided that the political arrangement no longer worked for him, and so he divorced Anne, and they had no children. Henry's fifth wife was Catherine Howard. She was born in Sussex, England between 1520 and 1525. Catherine was Anne Boleyn's cousin and maid of honour to Anne of Cleves. In 1542, Henry accused his wife of seeing another man and had her beheaded at the Tower of London on 13th of February 1542. But I think Henry changed his mind and just didn't want to be married to her anymore. Catherine Parr was Henry's sixth and final wife. She was born in England in 1512, and they married on the 12th of July 1543 at Hampton Court. Henry knew he was getting old and going to die, so he just wanted a wife to look after him, nurse him, and a companion. Catherine outlived Henry as he died on 28th of January 1547 at Whitehall in London. They had no children. It is thought that Henry died of diabetes that wasn't treated. He was buried alongside his third wife, Jane Seymour. Henry VIII's son with Jane Seymour, Edward VI, became king from the age of 9 on the 28th of January 1547 until his death on the 6th of July 1553.